Good morning, Acheron family. Good to see you, and welcome to another edition of the 24 Standards of Acheron. Today, we're talking about standard number 10, which is tell the truth fast. I love this one because I had a key moment in my life that literally changed the trajectory of my life. Completely made me a different person, and I'll share that with you. So I'm working for a friend who has this incredible software company, like dynamic company, and I was working on a big sale. It's like $100,000 sale, super profitable for the company, super profitable for me, a win for the customer. And I've been working on this thing for a few months, and I remember there was this thing that she wanted solved. Well, I don't know what the problem was, but she wanted XYZ solved. And I would neatly dance around answering it, or I didn't want to head it. I didn't want to deal with it head on because I thought the issue wasn't that big of a deal. But deep down inside, I knew that I was kind of skating around this because I really wanted that sale. And I remember we're at the day of closing, and I go into my sales manager, Hayes, and I'm like, Hayes, this trade, and we're like, everything's set up. We're going to onboard them. Like, we're ready to go. It's like basically time of delivery for a car. And I go, Hayes, this thing is going to solve XYZ, right? Of course it's going to solve. And I kind of like, hey, when this thing solves XYZ, I'm like trying to get the answer from him. And he goes, no, of course not. That's not what we do. That's not what it does. And so I start scrambling. I'm going, oh my God, okay, we got to push this sale through. We got to make sure we get the money from the customer. I got to get the order signed, and we'll deal with this later on. My brain starts going into hyper mode, like freak out, panic mode. And he looked at me and he goes, hold up, stop. You're telling me that you're looking for an alternative to telling the truth to the customer? You're looking for an alternative to being honest and just falling on the sword and telling the customer, yeah, I was nervous about this, or I overlooked this. And you think there's another option besides just telling the customer you screwed up and accepting the fact that you could potentially lose a sale over this? Like, there's another. Are you serious right now? So I felt about this tall. But I went in, he was a good manager. I went in and I called the customer, and he supported me, and he told me what to say. He goes, hey, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I understand if this deal has to fall apart, but there's a big gap here. She looked at me, I was on the phone. She said, David, that's okay. There's a workaround. We'll be fine. We'll keep moving forward. Completely blown away. Did not think that would happen. And there's been so many times. And I remember when I was selling cars, same kind of scenario. I was scared. I was scared to be completely honest and open with people because I thought I had this fear that was driving me. And so I've really adopted this philosophy in my life, which has been the best thing that I've ever done in my life. Well, one of the best things. I've done a few good things, but this is one of the most important principles in my life, to be able to tell the truth fast. And it doesn't matter. Anytime I have something that I need to face that I don't want to make the call on, that's an indication for me that I need to make the call on. So my call to action for you today is, if there's a problem that you're aware of right now, bring it forward. Fall on the sword. Deal with that stuff right away, because all that stuff does, it takes our brain space, it creates distractions, it creates irritability, all this stuff on a low level that we don't even realize is happening, that prevents us from truly being our best selves in every interaction that we have, whether it's with our team, whether it's with our customers. It takes away. So clean that stuff up right away. Today, If a customer has bad news coming, tell them now. If a deal has an issue, communicate it. If a vehicle isn't ready, say so. If you made a mistake, own it. Remember this, the bad news gets worse with time, and good people tell the truth fast. So before you leave today, ask yourself, is there anything I know that someone else needs to know now? Well, needs to know, period. If the answer is yes, make the call. Send the text, call that lady and say you screwed up. Call whoever. Send the text, have the conversation, tell the truth fast. Because that's how trust is built. That's how great teams operate. And that's how we change the auto industry for the better. That's standard number 10. Thanks for listening, y'all. Peace.